At 9 o'clock, all of this gear you see here, all of this nylon tactical gear, we build it here in this building in the USA, in small town, USA, Tennessee. If you see a piece of kit or you have some gear that you would like to have, shout it out. We will come back and look at it. Everything here was made in the last few weeks here for the most part, and we run every single day. I do this video every day of the year at 9 o'clock, and we can talk about light politics, current events, homesteading, prepper, tactical gear, business, mindset, development, business development, whatever you guys want to talk about. I am not seeing anybody on yet, and I'm almost 1 minute in. So once you jump on here, let me know, do you actually have video? Do you have audio? And more importantly, do you have both of them at the same time? Running mini packs right now in Woodland. We just ran subgun micros in multicam black. Those will hold the 33 round, 30 round Glock mags. Well, they'll hold anything really. Out on the floor, we're running a bunch of St. Patty's Day bags. Those were free promo bags with the code. H harnesses, more mini packs. Mini packs all over the place out here. Even more. Chero, what's up? Kirby, what's up? Matthew, what's going on? Larry Roberts, how are you? Colby, what's up? Easy K. Kiri, what's up? Coyote Snipe, what's going on? Paul. John Hendricks, what's up? Victory Garden, cool name. Steven, how are you? Pure Evil Bandit. Vance, I think I bought something for you up today. Did you order something custom? Woodland, 5x7, was that you? Is that somebody else? Here's eggs ready. These are eggs just from this weekend. Eagle 357, what's up? Howdy, what's up? I can't even read that font there, it's so small. DJ Guzman, what's going on? How are you? Hang on a second. Thanks for the link, Chuck. Benjamin Brewer, what's going on? Shorty, what's up? Linger 67. I can't, your name is so small in that font you've chosen for your title. I see that you've retracted your message. Don't know what that was. Jimmy, what's up? Bang Bang, what's going on? Benjamin Brewer, how are we? Did you guys do anything cool this weekend? 111. Type it out, guys. We can discuss whatever you want to talk about. These videos are driven by the words that you input. Hey, John, check it out if you like. Jimmy, I don't know what we're checking out, bud. Vincent, what's going on? $27 thumbs up here. Back out of the chat, hit that thumbs up for us. Helps push the algorithm. Tells YouTube that you like what you're seeing, so it tells people when we are actually live. What are my thoughts on the jaw? I don't know what jaw is. I don't know what that is. Baofang, that's right. Kiri, what's up? Slightly sentient breadloaf, what's up? Looking into buying some property that borders mine. I see potential. That's very cool. Good. You want all of the property that borders yours, because if you don't, somebody will do something with it that you don't want done. My thoughts on Haiti? Who gives fucking two shits about Haiti? Who fucking cares? If you're worried about Haiti, why aren't you in Haiti? Haiti can't fucking do it. Haiti's whatever. My daughter wanted me to ask if you want to buy any school chocolate bars. No, I definitely don't, but thank you. Are O-Lights good lights? I don't own an O-Light. I know there's a bunch of rabid fans, and I know you will also see equally a bunch of people who don't like O-Lights. I know there's some shit about them catching on fire. I don't believe that I've ever owned one. You'll see a ton of people that'll tell you all this stuff about how these are better than Surefire. Surefire works every time, though. Surefire kind of is the gold standard. Everybody's marketing is we're just as good as Surefire, but cost less. Do you have a rooting compound you have used? No, I've actually never used a rooting compound. Surefire Streamlight, good lights, but 3 O-Lights die after 3 shots. Interesting. Byron, what's up? Late cold spell here on the Gulf Coast, Mississippi, 36 degrees. Yeah, we're supposed to be 32 tonight, I think. All our plants are full bloom. Same here. Same here. All of our trees are up. Cable guy, what's up? Look, I wouldn't take an O-Light and keep it in your gear. There's too many fucking things out there about them catching fire. If you're going to keep it on your pocket or something, cool. But you're also talking to a dude. When I put on battery charge packs to charge them, I only do that when I'm present. When I leave this building, I unplug almost everything that's charging because shit catches fire sometimes. So I don't even trust the stuff that I trust. I charge... Like, I don't fucking go to bed and leave shit charging typically. My Dre Beats I'll charge, my computer stays charged, the phone charges, but almost everything else, I only charge it when I'm present. Big Squirrel, good, awesome, man. Glad you had a good day in the gym. Can I buy new shotgun cards for the shotgun? That's 12 shotgun. No, I don't have them, man. Nope. It's always been a hassle. We have tried to do that for guys. I don't have a replacement plan for those. I don't have a set of cards. We can't build enough cards that go on the rigs that we're selling out the door. Besides, sell that, get rid of that rig, get you a new one. There's new updates on those rigs. They have the Velcro that work with the danglers. What are the farmers in your area in preps for freeze? I don't have a clue, Billy. I don't know. I'm not worried about what the farmers do. I have trees in place. So I've got, I don't know, a couple hundred fruit trees in bloom right now. Some of them are going to be strong and make it, and we're going to lose some of them. Now, if we were food production full time, power was out or whatever, we might run smudge pots, or we might put bed sheets over those trees, or try to prevent that in some manner. Yoda Como, what's up? How did the garden go today? I don't know what you're asking me about. What the garden today? We went out and picked a ton of dandelions. We picked all of the dandelion flowers on the property, which was a lot. We did not get around to planting trees. They're still sitting in the trailer. Did a lot of outside stuff today. Did some animals and stuff. Just worked outside. High dollar lights use Surefire mounting systems for rifle lights, and may use pressure pad system. I didn't know that. I didn't know duck eggs were free at the park during the night. Right on, man. Right on. Guy stuck one in his mouth to hold while working on car. Battery exploded and he choked. Interesting. I'm sure that's a freak thing, though. Mod Light and Cloud Defensive went past Surefire. Surefire's just catching up. Cool. I've got Surefires. I've got Surefires in my pocket. I've got some other stuff too. But the Surefire Stiletto Pro is my go-to. I use it every day. It's primary. Whenever we go in buildings, that's always what I start with. I've got other lights, coast lights and stuff like that. I just have to have something that has, you know, battery where I can throw the batteries in, not just a rechargeable for a long time. 50 chickens and 12 ducks. Nice. I almost bought some turkeys yesterday, and I did not. I've got, I don't know, maybe 100 chickens in brooder right now. I've got about 50 or 60 that we're about to move. Yeah, I carry a stiletto, man. But obviously I can't charge the stiletto when it runs out and I'm out, you know, moving around. Have I ever been to Utah on vacation? No, I don't go anywhere on vacation. I don't do vacation. I have been to Utah. I've been through Utah for a short amount of time heading to Wyoming. Do you have a favorite battery style for the flashlight? I like anything lithium, man. I like 123s, but I'll run A's and triple A's also, as long as I can get a lithium variant of it. If I could invent a plug for space heaters that could never be plugged into an extension cord, I could save. Oh, if you could make a cord that runs without having to plug it into the shore power. Just get your kerosene heater, man. Kerosene stores almost indefinitely. Amanda and I were talking about that today, right? Everybody's in a panic over this eclipse, and it's weird. It goes over all these cities in the United States, Nivea or whatever. The question is, why do we have so many cities in the United States named after biblical places where tragedy happened? And it made an X, and now it's going to make a U, or, you know, whatever. You can put it together a lot of ways. I bet most of the people, though, that are like, I can't do this, or I'm not doing this because of the eclipse. I'll bet they don't have any fucking water stored. I'll bet most of them don't have any fucking water. And water's free. Amanda and I were talking about that today. I'm like, all right, let's play the game and say that maybe something will happen. Should we probably fill up some more containers with water? Yeah. How much water do I have stored right now? 4 million gallons? I don't know. 3 million gallons plus another 500,000. Should we store up some more convenient containers? Why not? It's free while it comes out of the faucet. Why not do it, right? Heat sources. We should probably get all the heaters in one place and look at them. All the fuel in one place and look at it. And should we get some more fuel? Should we bulk up on things, right? Yeah, we should probably get some more small can propane canisters because they're convenient. Barbecue. Should I fill up the barbecue tanks? Yeah, I probably have a dozen that are empty. I also probably have 60 that are full. Yeah, why not? Why should we not? But most of the people that are having the conversation about, oh my God, is the rapture coming? They don't have any fucking water stored. Went to Utah on business, snuck away 4 hours to visit Zion National in January. It was really beautiful. Yes, that arch, though, is very small compared to how you think it is. Favorite firearm brand of company. Colby, get what works for you, man. Get what works for you. Daniel Defense, Spikes Rifle, Colt. I know you're going to have dudes on here that say Palmetto. Like, just pick something that works. Don't buy a bunch of parts and fucking bolt it together yourself. Get a reliable fucking rifle. Get a reliable pistol. Glock works every time. It's not fancy. It's not pretty. You're not going to fucking, you know, make it look all special. And there's not 100 things you can buy for it. I'm sure there is now. But the Glock 19, because it can be concealed. The Glock 17 for combat, right? They're going to find those guns 200 years after you're gone, after the Great War with the AI robots, and humans are scouring the earth, and we're now back in a human-to-human civil war. Those guns are still going to work 200 years from now. What I'm really interested in is the Unity just came out with USB switch tail clap system, Surefire-based body called gas cap. No more pain in the ass getting the cap off for battery replacement. but it still has removable batteries, right? Is that what you're saying? You can charge the rechargeable 123s inside? Question mark. So you don't have to take the cap off. You can charge through a port now, but the batteries are still removable, correct? Join the SOE chat every night. Yeah, guys, we do this every night if you're interested in this. Cheers again, Suwon, South Korea. Welcome, American Black Pill. Welcome, buddy. Are you stationed in South Korea, I take it? You don't have to say yes or no. You don't have to disclose that. Mod Light, Arasaka, just had, yeah, who is the company that did Malkoff? Malkoff did the badass drop-ins. I think they're still around. Favorite battery style. Yeah, man, I like to have everything. Like if you go look in my fanny pack right now, it's probably in the truck. There's a bunch of flashlights in there. And there's AA's, AAA's, and 123s in there. And some lights will take AA's and AAA's. Tony from Chicago, what's up? The light technology changes every 6 weeks. You're going to see companies push a product where they're actually 3 or 4 generations beyond that, because by the time they manufacture, they change it out. Why are some of the big companies not making lights that will take multiple batteries in them? Night vision does that, right? You can put 123s or AAA's in night vision. That's a question. 18650s are pretty good. You could keep a hold on, a lot of those. Is there an 18650 lithium option? Some 18650s you can put 2 123s in. There's different shit out there. Just found the live stream. Johnny, welcome, buddy. Hey, what stuff do you sell? What stuff you sell takes 9-volt batteries? I don't sell anything takes 9-volt. We sell the battery cards that are pretty badass. It's a plastic, and each battery slips in a slot, and it's a positive lock, and it keeps them from grounding out. I think we have those for 9mm, but I don't sell any products that take batteries. I sell nylon tactical gear. So we have these, no, I don't see 9-volt. They make them though. Stora cells, 4 18650s. We've got them glow in the dark also, 123s, AAA's, AA's. Those things are pretty great. I sell a 9-volt tongue burner. Just place your tongue, got it. Yeah, the Stora cells are awesome. They do take up more space though. You could carry more batteries. I take batteries and just rubber band them together. Carry a Malkoff, you can change the battery out underwater with no damage. Oh, Malkoff's making a light. Interesting. I was not aware of that. I had a bunch of import bodies that you could mix and match and then put heads. They had different LED heads, and they were basically like clone Surefires. They were anodized and shit. They worked real well. I still have a bunch of them. Basically a 6P. Storage are so handy. I have them in the truck console. Yeah, you can put some adhesive Velcro on them and just stick them places. You need a good rifle light for a dissipator build. What about that little Scout? Don't they have a dual fuel Surefire Scout out now? Do I have a bunker? I don't have a bunker. Do you have a bunker? But we don't make or sell like gun parts. We do nylon gear. So there's dudes that are way more knowledgeable about that and ahead of what I'm doing. So Tennessee in the house? Armageddon Hour. Where are you at in Tennessee? I am in Camden, Tennessee. If this place burns to the ground, you would be a rich man from the insurance. Otherwise, it's junk. JG, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, man. You're not going to last here very long. You better clear up right now what your statement meant. Somebody click on JG's channel. Let's see what he's all about. I seem to recall him being here before. Smokies, beautiful, man. Beautiful. JG, are you also going to shoot my dog when you light my building on fire? Surplus is the best? Yeah, we don't have any surplus, man. We manufacture everything. I have both the 4-pack store cell and the large. Yeah, they make large ones that hold a lot. Go ahead, Josh, go ahead and ban JG. Just remove him. Surefire dual fuel 123. I forget if it's 18650. Mod light head runs well on them. Cool, cool. Chris Watkins, what's up, man? Which GoPro would you recommend? Shorty, just get the new one. What's out, the 12 or is it the 13? I think it's the 13 I'm running. Let's go look. You can get it for like 300, 350 bucks. Walmart has it. Amazon has it. If you use Amazon, use my link. Anybody hearing me that uses Amazon, if you click any of the Amazon links in the description to any of my videos, it basically downloads a cookie for 24 hours. Anything you buy at Amazon, it gives us a little percentage of your order. Please don't confuse JG with me. Gotcha. JG's already gone. Where is my camera at? Probably on the 4-wheeler outside. It gets left outside a lot. Hold on a second, guys. I'll bet it's sitting out there. I'll be right back. And that right there is why you always have an OtterBox on your iPad. So, Hero Black. They did this stupid splatter paint shit this time. I don't know why, but the Hero Black is what I use. You'll have guys tell you all kinds of shit about how you need a $1,000 camera and a $5,000 camera, and it's nice. Most people with those cameras never learn how to use the camera. They shoot in program mode. And the GoPro, every single piece of content I film with the GoPro or with my cell phone. Is it cold? No, it's not cold here yet. Supposed to be. We're supposed to freeze tonight. Streamlight Polytac broke due to recoil on the AK. Upgrade to Surefire, right on. Such a large place. I've been in business 35 years. I bought this place as an abandoned building, I don't know, like 8 years ago, and we built it out. We're on 10 acres of property. Downstairs here is 10,000 feet, upstairs 6,000. You need cool rigs like the Smersh or Alice rig. No, we make the best shit. We don't make surplus. We don't try to fucking take other people's shit and change it. We've been doing this 35 years. I don't even know what a fucking Smersh rig is. And Alice gear is Vietnam era shit up into the 90s. Boundless cameraman. Your next comment better be participating in this conversation or I'm going to ban you. I don't have time for your bullshit. These are grown fucking adults. Fuck off with your bullshit. Do I like corned beef? I'll eat corned beef. I'll never go anywhere and order corned beef. If somebody walked in here with it, I would eat it. We had ribeyes tonight. Do you sell the... Yeah, we sell all this stuff. We make all this stuff in this building. We sell all of this stuff. I do some LBVs. We do a lot of chest rigs. We do some more covert type stuff, split front, low profile. We do rifle slings, single point, 2-point convertibles. Medical bags. These are vehicle med bags. We do medical backpacks. I do day packs, covert packs. We build everything you see here, we built here in this building. I got 26,000 followers on TikTok with copy paste. That's cool. That's cool. I got 120,000 with real content. We did it in less than a year. But what do you get from TikTok? Like, I don't have any pass through. I don't really get, we don't ever have customers buy shit and go, hey, I found you on TikTok. I've never seen it, not one time. And I don't have any pass through revenue from TikTok. Smersh's Russian load ring kit. Got it. No, we're in the United States. We ship stuff to Russia. We have Russians buy this kit. We have this kit all over in fucking around in Ukraine. Coffee Angel, what up? SPS, no, SKS, no, we really don't have anything, good for SKS. Get a real rifle. And I know, there's dudes like, they killed people all over with SKS. I know, we used to get SKSs for $69 in a wooden crate of 10 of them. But you only bought SKSs because you couldn't afford an AR yet. Just a tourist. I did pick up a Nakajima 280 north of Seoul. Very cool, man. Very cool. TikTok might get banned. Nah, it's not gonna get banned. It's all bullshit. They're not banning TikTok. They want control of TikTok is what it's about. They want to be able to control what TikTok pushes out to you. They can't do it with Musk. They're trying to do it through TikTok. That bill has a ton of shit on it that has nothing to do with TikTok. And apparently, now I haven't read the bill myself, but I see people saying who have said they read the bill that it doesn't even name TikTok. It might get bought, maybe. I would suspect a lot of it is more distraction than anything. What are they doing? What else is in that bill that they're trying to pass while you're focused on TikTok? Would my M1 rig work with SKS? No. It would hold stripper clips. It would not hold those stupid mags with the extra tab thing on. This is cooler than Harry Potter. I've actually read every Harry Potter book. I've seen every Harry Potter movie. I think there's some super cool Harry Potter like stuff going on in Japan. I have a gray shotgun rig, nice. Subgun micro's dope. I have Scully gray version, nice. We are running, right now, we are running some gray, black 12 gauge micros. If you think you want one of those, this could be the last of the gray shit we run for a long time. I saw cards out here somewhere. Here they are. What are we doing tomorrow? Working, man, working. Do you do Harry Potter promos in September? We do. Yeah, we do. We do some bags that have Harry Potter themed type stuff to them. Harry Potter's birthday. Harry Potter. Ready Player One. You know, I bought that movie on DVD, tried to watch it, and it was like a bullshit pirate copy. It wouldn't play on my DVD player. I bought it off Amazon. I've never seen it. Use the 308 mag for your SKS. I don't think it'll work, man. I don't think it'll work. Unless they have a stupid short magazine. Any chance you make some burly stuff sacks, something like 20, 25 liters, clip in loop or handle? Nah, we don't, man. The 308 chest rig is not going to fucking hold those 30 round SKS fucking things. It'll hold stripper clips, like the clips, you know, that you strip the ammo. Can I check out your music? You should check out my music, JD. And Tom Riddle. I just caught your name. Were you watching Harry Potter right now, Tom Riddle? The subgun micro is dope. Okay, we read all these. You know what? I'm not on live chat. Imagine if YouTube left your shit alone, how it was fucking when you wanted it. If you're buying mags for an SKS, just get an AR. It's the poverty mindset. Some guys are going to collect all the guns, right? They're going to have SKSs, and they want all the kit for it. And that's totally cool. A lot of people buy those because they used to be inexpensive. And they would never save up, right? It's the same guy that was buying all of the Auto Traders every Thursday and spent so much money over the years buying Auto Traders, he could have bought the fucking car he kept looking at. Chase people. Tomorrow's not a holiday, is it? Why are you asking what we're doing tomorrow? Am I missing something? Maybe I am. We're working. We're running full crew tomorrow. I had a horrible day. Could you say my name? Well, what happened? Why was your day horrible? And what are you doing about it to make it better tomorrow? Loco, what up? JXD has 1 second clip. Definitely don't check it out. The Auto Trader was free. The Auto Trader was not free. The Auto Trader was sold at every gas station, and they had an Auto Trader. They had like 20 of them. They had import. They had U.S. They had them between second different years. They had Boat Trader. They had and you had to buy them. They were not fucking free. The Auto Trader has never been fucking free. It is online now, and it is no longer a publication. But they were a newsprint. They were probably 120 pages, and it was local to your areas, like by zip codes and counties. It had like all of San Diego and surrounding county, and then nothing was in there from like Los Angeles or San Bernardino. They were a huge company, and they printed once a week, and new ones were put in the gas stations on Thursdays. Okay, they were not free, I'm telling you. You are probably much younger, and perhaps they were free further in the future. But in the 80s and 90s, those motherfuckers, what did they cost? 75 cents or $1 a piece? She probably broke up with you because you're a socialist. Magpul is copying Lancer. I don't know what that's about. They went free. They were free to those who took it. Yeah, they had a fucking price on the cover. They weren't free. Starting my weekend tonight, I got a crazy schedule. I got to spend the next 3 days working on the house. That's nice, right? You like that? Used to read Auto Trader with my dad when we would go out to breakfast. He worked the stolen car division, so he would point out the little differences in the car years to year. Cool. That's cool, man. You remember that. Used to be called the Metro Piston here before Auto Trader. It was $1. It was free in Bakersfield. Those Auto Traders had all those classic muscle cars. Yep. They had old and new. Yeah. Truck Trader, Auto Trader, Boat Trader, Miscellaneous Trader. They even had animals in them. Like lever actions now, 3 years ago, you could get any lever action for $400 to $500. Now you can't get them. They're $1,000 to $1,500. Yep. That's how everything is, though. If you have something that still costs the same, it's because the company is too dumb to have raised their prices. Everything costs more. My mom used to make corned beef cabbage. Nice. My shoulder's feeling pretty good, man. I think I'm going to work out for real tomorrow. We had the want ad up in the Northeast. Shotgun news. Yeah, I remember shotgun news, man. People used to buy old shotgun newses. You would see them for sale at the gun shows. Auto Trader was $1.50 in '98 when I started driving. Coming to SRF a day or two early. Beside SOE shop, what else is a must-see in the area? There's nothing in the area. There's fucking nothing in the area. TAC response is here, but you can't even walk in that motherfucker. The doors are never open. Unless you're a student, like, you can't even go to TAC response, book a class, take a TAC response class, but there ain't shit here. We have a Pearl Museum. I would tell you to go to Nashville and just do tourist shit in Nashville. Auto Trader is owned by Kelly Blue Book. I think you're talking about, yeah, he's talking about something else. I was 11-year-old buying Soldier of Fortune magazine. A kid does that now and it'll be on a list. Yeah. My shit was on the cover of Soldier of Fortune magazine many years. Got the truck all ready for SRF. Looking forward. Nice, Yotacoma. You had to be careful with shotgun news. The ink on your hands, yeah. Just like yellow pages and shit. Back in the day, Auto Trader was about $1. First place to look if you were serious. Yeah. I bought shit out of there all the time. I bought them I bought like 10 fucking different Auto Traders every Thursday. I'm the guy I was talking about. I would buy all the Auto Traders, and the money I could have put on that shit, I could have bought the Ford Ranger or the Mustang that I kept looking at. Civil War. Yeah, there's Civil War Battlefield. There's actually, yeah, if you're into that, there's several of those here. Take the pre-conference class on Friday. What class is that, Chuck? Does the river rise much in Camden? They rise it automatically. They use locks to raise the water. During duck hunting season, they'll flood it. We are not in duck hunting season. Hillbilly Liquor. There's several liquor stores in Camden. We have like 5 or 6 of them now. Got a few Auto Traders from '86, says $1.25 on the cover. Yeah, I've probably got some somewhere too. Cycle Trader too. I bought a lot of dirt bikes out of Cycle Trader. Chuck is doing a medical class. Sonny is doing a defensive class, and the butchering guys are here. Hand hewing meat, doing a butcher class on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Chuck? Question mark. Bought my first commercial dive helmet at 14 years old from a want ad. Dad drove me to get $500 value, was at 4,000. Only reason I could afford the thing. That's cool, Mike. First commercial dive hat. When did you actually use it? Multiple fields and a fort couch. Good info. They can also reverse the flow of the river. Do they? I didn't know that. Why would they do that? Just from the locks. Thanks for talking about what I posted. You are the shit, bro. Keep it up. I don't know what we're talking about, Low Life. About the Auto Trader shit? Yeah, Amanda is making great natural products, absolutely. Wife and I are signed up for Chuck's class Friday. Nice. We're doing a Radio Made Easy class also, Monday and Tuesday. That you guys should check that out. Monday and Tuesday. I am hosting him for a class here after SRF. till I was 19. My first new helmet after dive school. Very cool, man. What dive school did you go to? Get a duty belt and a chest rig first. Will your Rallyman pouch fit a pair of Magpul 40s coupled together with mag? I don't have a clue, Kinetic. I don't have one. I would assume so. Are the 40s wider or are they just taller 30s? I don't know the answer to that. Somebody probably knows. You can figure this out. Here's how you can figure it out. Take 330 rounds, stack them on top of each other. Put those 240 rounds with your clip on there or whatever. If it's the same height, it'll fit in the Rallyman. That's how you can figure it out. Joshua Taft, what's up, man? Everything's good? Am I in war? I'm standing here in a fucking shop. Does it look like I'm getting bombed right now? I need a basic 3 or 6 mag pouch for wearing on a vest. You're gonna have to use more words there, buddy. You need a basic 3 or 6 mag. Do you want 3 or do you want 6? What do you mean for wearing on a vest? Do you want it to hold rifle mags? Are those 5.56 AKs or 308s? Or do you want it to hold pistol mags? Or do you have some obscure, weird fucking rifle? Like, what are we talking about here? Mr. Landfill, what up? A pair of Magpul 40s puts you down 10 rounds, just run 330s. Sorry, 5.56 mag pouch, basic, not picky. I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you aware I have a website? My friend went to another friend of ours who has a tattoo studio. He's one of the best tattoo guys in the world. And he's like, how much for a basic tattoo? That's been the conversation for the last 10 years. So I make a triple mag shingle. This holds 3 AK or M4 mags. These are on the website. Now I also make this pouch, which holds 2. That's a patrol, or that's a CQB mag pouch. And then I make this pouch that holds 3. So there's a vast difference in these. Like, you need to know what you need. This holds 3. That holds 3. You could put 2 of these where these go, and you could hold 6. Or you could stack 2 of those on each other and hold 6. Please describe difference between cop rig and 12 gauge. It's just an additional 12 gauge. No, it's not. It's pretty self-descriptive. The 12 gauge rig, I don't even have one here. You're gonna have to look on the website. I don't have one to show you. Here's one. As every fucking thing in here falls down. Okay. 12 gauge rig. 3 12 gauge pull-out tray pouches. These are fitted with bungees, so you can take your inner cards out and have 3 rifles and 18 rounds of 12 gauge. Dedicated med pouch. 12 gauge micro. It only has 2 of these. It is not set up with bungees. It does not hold rifles and has a utility pocket. The utility pocket can be used for 3 bottles of water. It'll also hold 4 AR mags. It'll hold 2 pull-out med trays side by side to organize your med. It'll hold 2 smokes, or it'll hold a box of shotgun shells. Are we just doing gunfighting, or do we want kind of more utility stuff? Do you need to be able to hold rifle when you're putting your 12 gauge rig on? The cop rig is made for police officers who have to have an AR and a 12 gauge in the car. So whichever long gun they come out with, they've got ammo for it. And it's dedicated compact tear-off med pouch. Dude, never shopped online. Make do. Sorry, I'm a shooter, not gear litter. Got it. You said hello to me as though you knew me, so I assumed you knew about my company. Looking for a Bradley fighting vehicle. They're out there. They're totally fucking out there. Join the military collector groups on Facebook. That shit all moves hands. You can run shotgun on the front, AR behind the pockets, but not backup shotgun shells. Makeshift Muse, what up? I know you're from YouTube, not the site. Got it. SOE tactical gear. Any video you look at on YouTube of mine, if you look at the description of anybody's video on YouTube, there'll be a link to the website where you can buy product. Got military grade bullet vest. Nope, we don't do any armor. And if you're asking about protection and grade, it doesn't matter. Adriana, what's up? Making more Rallyman subloads. They're out of stock. We just made them. Why didn't you buy one a couple weeks ago? We've actually made them over and over several times. Our goal is not to sell everyone we can sell. My goal is to make less than we can sell, because then it's of importance to people to buy the product. We just made green Rallymans. Here's one right here. If you ask me on Monday, send me an email. We will know by then if that's available. I've looked through orders tonight. I don't see an order, so chances are that green one's available. We made 3 batches of these, back to back to back. If I can sell 100 of those, we're only making 75. And to a guy who doesn't run a business, that probably sounds crazy. But my lacking here is my bottleneck here in the business is I only have so many man hours of labor every day. I can only make so much stuff with my workforce. So I don't want to have a bunch of products sitting around here, so we make less than we can actually sell. I keep meaning to buy a Rothko Vietnam fatigue shirt, but they're so hard to size up. Daniel Mills, buy a few of them off Amazon and send the ones back that don't fit you, if that's what you're talking about by size up. Ferrari, not Ford. That's right. We're not trying to put a Mustang in every driveway. Is this an Amazon store? No, it's not. It's SOEtacticalgear.com. We ship everything direct to consumer. I do not use Amazon. The Alpine Botanica jacket, yeah, they actually sent that to me for my birthday one year. Dyed a 5-gallon bucket of ACU surplus. Right on, man, right on. Tactical knee pads, elbow pads. No. You can see what we sell at SOEtacticalgear.com. If you're not willing to go there and look at what we sell, you're also not going to ever buy it, because that's where you have to buy it at. We don't do knee pads. We make nylon tactical gear on these sewing machines right here. Calvin, what's up? Do I know anything about importing Land Cruisers? I do not. I know some guys that import like Range Rovers and stuff. The gray market shit can be a problem when you're bringing in like the Defender 65s and 110s. You might, in some states, you will get that thing titled, and in other states, they will fucking crush that vehicle. They're real fucking bitchy about it a lot of places. The DOT glass and the different shit that's involved in it. It's a shame. Yeah, it is a shame, man. There's a dude up the road here with a pretty badass LMTV. When he bought it from Gov Liquidations, the guy that bought it from Gov Liquidations never did the paperwork on it. And he doesn't have, the guy who has it now doesn't have the paperwork from the guy from Gov Liquidations. You're going to jump through all kinds of hoops to get that thing fucking street legaled. Any chance of any PALS multicam Rallymans for 8 mag? Just went out. Yeah, just send me an email. Tell me what you need. We'll run Rallymans. We probably have Rallymans even running right now. The seatbelt bracelet on those different than what's required in the USA. We definitely get screwed with the Land Cruiser. Yeah, there's all kinds of fucking badass trucks overseas. All those turbo diesels and shit, they won't bring that shit in here. It would destroy this market. It's all controlled by energy companies, right? It's not even oil companies anymore. All your oil companies are now energy companies. Just like the attack on cows right now, right? Look at how many cows are burning up mysteriously all over the place. All your Carhill and Tyson, those are all genetically modified food companies. It is in their interest to not have real meat because they make a much higher profit margin on the bullshit. Do you know Tyson's firing a bunch of U.S. citizens to hire illegals? All these illegals are in here on work visas so they can hire them at a much, much lower rate. Do you know that Tyson is paying for their fucking court cases to buy lawyers for them to try to become U.S. citizens? All these people that were let in across the border. They're doing that for a ton of them. They're closing a ton of plants, laying off 1,200 people here, 1,800 people there. They just closed a plant that produces 2% of the pork in the United States. They're opening another plant staffed 100% by these illegals. Any left-handed gear? Yeah, we make all kinds of left-handed gear. Mexico gets the Tacoma, Tundra, and the Hilux. Yeah. Yeah, Toyota's got that new little mini truck out, too, that's fucking badass. Ban me from this live if you eat... I don't even know what that means, but you're gone, dipshit. Super kit bags. I don't have any super kit bags. Check out Arc'teryx knee pads. I didn't know Arc'teryx was making knee pads. I guess that would make sense, though, because of the leaf line stuff. How can a company publicly state they are hiring illegal immigrants? I don't know that they are stating it. It's fucking public knowledge, forward-facing, though. But they're closing down plants, thus laying off U.S. citizens, 1,200, 18, like decimating little towns. Are you just preaching or ranting? Well, Ben, stay the fuck around. I mean, I only do this every fucking night at 9 o'clock. There's only 5,000 real videos here. Stick around. See, you might like what I'm saying. I promise one day you'll disagree, though. But, I mean, this is my YouTube channel. So at the end of that night, you're going to know exactly what the fuck I thought. I mean, when you make some videos, I promise I won't come on them and take issue with what you're saying. The Democratic Party. Well, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are, for the most part, the same fucking people. I mean, look how many people signed on to this TikTok bill, right? Look how many people who call themselves Republican sign on every time there's some gun ban shit. Abrasion-resistant waterproof bags. No, there's really not such a thing. If you need a waterproof bag, what are we calling waterproof? You guys keep saying this every night. What is fucking waterproof? Waterproof means I can take it down to 33 feet or 66 feet, right? I can dive with it under pressure at atmosphere, and water doesn't get in. Is that what you're asking? Or are you asking, can you put all your shit in these tool bags, set them in the back of your truck, and have a thunderstorm, and tomorrow morning your shit's still dry? I make that bag. If you want a dry bag, though, you need a dry suit, like a dry zipper, or you need a roll top. And with all you guys talking about EMP and shit, why don't you just get a roll top EMP, like a EMP bag, man? Get a silent bag, a Faraday bag. It'll block the EMP, and it's also waterproof. And you can suck the air out of it, or you can blow air into it so it makes it positively neutral. If we're talking water, are we doing waterborne operations? Do we need to add air to the bag so that it will be somewhat neutral so that it doesn't sink, so it's not working like an anchor as you're swimming in? They were originally for telemark skiers and big wall climbers, tactical guys started to discover them. Interesting. I found some oil. I don't know what that means. Last week I helped an abused mother with 2 young children get an apartment. At the end, I gave her money. Between all the calls myself and she made, she was told to pound sand. Yeah. There's a ton of that, man. There's a ton of people living under bridges. There are a lot of people who could get by a couple years ago who cannot now. And they will never. They are never going to own a house. They are always going to be on that government dole. Anybody who's getting any federal grant money or any kind of assistance from the government, you're going to always be a slave. Because as soon as you start your own thing and start making any money, they threaten to take that government money away. And people are unsure of themselves, so they will just stay in that position in life. You will always be a fucking slave. Yeah, they ask if she's Hispanic. What they mean is, are you white? If you're Hispanic or black, there's fucking federal aid money. You ever play paintball? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we played BB gun wars. We played paintball. We played airsoft. Used a lot of boats in life, so I happen to own overboard bags. Right on. But if you aren't expecting the literal flood of Noah faced, don't worry. That's it exactly. Do you keep bees? I don't have bees, man. I do need to add bees. I've been to some like couple hour classes on beekeeping. My neighbors have bees. We do need to add bees. I'm cripple, and it's OM cripple, and it's like a salve. If you make some cash, it's like a slave if you make some cash, but can't full-time. Your donzo's humiliating as used to be able-bodied. Yeah, it's by design, man. Go make money. Don't tell them you're making money. I got a buddy that got blown up. He has this fucking mesh in his skull. It crushed his skull in. Spinal surgery, couldn't walk. Literally had to be in a brain injury center to learn how to read and write, right? He was reset as though he's 3 years old. They give him, I think he gets $1,200 or $1,600 a month. He starts a company, little hobby company, making a little bit of money, tries to do the right thing, right? He's paying taxes. They tell him they're going to take his $1,600 away. He's only allowed to make an additional $800 a month. I'm like, bro, why don't you just get off the disability? They're giving you $1,600 a month. You can make $2,000 a week. You know you can. You can easily make $2,000 a week. Get off the fucking tit. Brand Hugh, what's up? My day's good, man. I hope you have a good week, buddy. The less the government knows. Yeah, don't fucking tell them. The new term is human resources, OT, other than white. Yeah, I've said that forever, man. OTW. OTW, that's it exactly. And if you talk to like inner city black folks, it's only these illegals that they're letting in the buildings. Like the dudes that were considered to be transients or bums who have been in Chicago and New York and shit, they don't get any lodging. They don't get any fucking card. They don't get a debit card issued by an NGO or Red Cross. It's only the fucking combat age males that just came across the border. The true homeless dudes that were there forever, the guy you saw and passed to work, or the crazy dude on the corner, or the guy screaming Jesus is coming, they don't get any of the fucking assistance that these new people get. Good, Billy. Have a good night, man. My brother and dad keeps bees. Best thing have going, fresh honey. Absolutely. I would agree with you. I spent a lot of seat time on the tractor this weekend. Can't believe how much time and energy I wasted not owning a tractor. Gary, when you get a piece of commercial equipment, it's going to be the same thing between the tractor and the skid steer. Get a skid steer and a mini excavator. It'll blow your fucking mind. Seems like bees are having a hard time. They probably are. I mean, look at all the chemtrails and spraying. You guys should probably get a row house, right? You should get greenhouses because that's the only thing you can really control. If they're chemtrail spraying over your shit. Does anybody on here? How many's on here? 218. Anybody on here that thinks chemtrails aren't real? Right? That shit goes in your water and shit. We can filter the water. But if you have a garden and chemtrails are sprayed, do you think that affect, like we do it to other countries all the time. We salt their crops. We fly over with aircraft and we spray like Agent Orange and shit, right? Do you think that that's not happening? If you have a greenhouse or a row house is just a fancy word for greenhouse without a floor in it, basically. And I have one that's 50 feet long. You can get 100 footers. You can break the 50s into 225s. You can get them for a few grand. And during the winter, when we roll our raised beds in there, because I have these rolling cart raised beds, the greenhouse, when it's closed up, the row house, it's 20 to 30 degrees warmer in the winter when the sun comes up. And it makes condensation with the doors closed, and it accumulates at the top, and it drips down, and it actually waters the plants that are in there. Chemtrails, aluminum, helps with communication, also highly toxic. There's a ton of other shit. You better go look again. It's not just aluminum. There is a ton of other shit in those chemtrails. You know the chemtrail, you know they actually have a fucking weather modification MOS in the military? Search weather modification machine. You'll see them. They have whole entire companies of aircraft that are titled weather modification in the name of the business. Monkey Work talks about them all the time. You can follow the flight path. You can see them fly over your fucking areas. Yeah, those are organic chemtrails. That's right. Warmer, yes, but same air. Megan, yes, it's the same air, but the chemicals are not falling down to the ground in your row house. Who makes the rolling cart raised beds? Sounds like they are, Brian. You can see them. Look up rolling cart on Tractor Supply. When I started buying them, they were $69. Then they were $89. Then they were $139. They're $170 this year. I own about 50 of them. If you have access to a skid steer or a tractor that you have pallet forks on, you can kind of do the same thing. We are going to make some where the vertical legs are 4x4s and the beds are made out of 2x6s. And I'm going to line them with pond liner. We're going to paint the wood, and then we're going to line it with pond liner so that the wet soil doesn't actually make contact with the wood. It will hold them together longer. And we move them around with pallet forks. Having the wheels is nice. I have a lot of gravel, so the wheels don't roll they roll, but not great. And then the key to moving them is with two people. Take a piece of piping and bolt it to the side and have some dowels or something that go in so you can move it like the Ark of the Covenant. Two guys could move these things around if you don't have the wheels. Ice Petite. Le Petite, what's up, buddy? How are you? Just hopped on here. So what's the purpose of the government dumping chemtrails? Man, you can check it out. There are fucking entire YouTube channels about nothing but chemtrails, man. I would go as far as to say it's literally to suppress you and to poison you. And if that's not the reason, it is definitely the byproduct. Weather modification. Gender neutral chemtrails. Yep, I've been in your greenhouse and it's rained on me. It does, man. It works, man. Yeah, DARPA has been working on weather mods for decades. Yes, sir. Barium, thallium, and a ton of other shit. Yep. All these things happened so they can create hate and discontent. Oh, I would agree with that 100%. They have done very good about division. Tropospheric aerosol program released in 2001. And that's just when they admitted to it. Other countries have picked up trucks with sprayers in the bed to get rid of mosquitoes. It is not only affecting mosquitoes. No, fuck no, it's not. Anyway, that anyone that thinks chemtrails are not real is really not very intelligent. I would agree, man. But some people just aren't awake. Some people just don't know. It's no sprayed, my friend. You think, Mr. G, you think it's not real? If bees die off humans, yeah, we need them for pollination. See, Cali making credit companies track gun. Yeah, there's a bunch of people doing that. A bunch of entities are doing that. Soulbreaker, hey, you just got your ass banned by my wife. I don't even know what you said. The ability to create droughts or food. Weather warfare, yes, very well put. Laugh out loud, Joe Rogan paid how much to be a podcaster? I don't know what you're talking about. It's going to be an interesting spring. Billions of cicadas. Yeah, what do they eat? Do they damage crops? We have them here, but I've never had like damage from them. More and more trails in the sky. Ours seem to have actually lightened up just a little bit here. Now I'm in the middle of nowhere, so it's always odd when it's out here. But a lot would say that that is the case, right? If you are a red state, you get a lot more chemtrails. If you do food production and you're more freedom-minded and you don't need the government, you get a lot more chemtrails. There does seem to be some truth to that. What is that lamp-looking deal? I don't know. There's a lag in the video, so I don't know what we're talking about. Cicadas eat everything. Interesting. You know what cicadas won't eat? They won't eat shit inside my greenhouse. We use 4x4s, and we run vertical posts where my raised beds are. And we run 2x6s that kind of tie those together from post to post. They're spread out, I think, 10 feet. I'll show you. I'll try to show you. If this dies, it'll come back on as soon as I step back in. But we use them for shade cloth. And I could easily run netting across these and encompass and encage all of my raised beds. You can see the raised beds over there. They just don't look up. I've been trimming trees 17 years and look up a lot. They're real seeing the difference over the years. Yep. Cicadas eat vegetation. Corbett, have a good night. Always love the little sound of cicadas. I've been in Nashville walking on sidewalks where cicadas were all over. You couldn't not crush them. I've seen trails at 3 a.m. Oh, yeah. They pound the West Coast from Seattle to North California every day. I wake up to beautiful crystal blue skies. By lunchtime, the sky is full of trails. Yeah, and it's always hazy. Do you remember as a younger child, I don't know how old you guys are, at school they would have you lay out on the grass and then see what shapes you saw up in the clouds, right? And there was always shapes up in the clouds. There are no shapes in the clouds. You don't see dogs. You don't see any shapes in the clouds. It's all just mist. It's all overcast. They had snow plows out in southern Illinois 20 years ago to clean the cicadas. Interesting. You see the armband idea I commented. I did not. Who is this? Marcus Henson. I don't see another comment from you up here. Did you comment that in this video here? I have an underground greenhouse with geothermal heating and cooling with dug well, 3,000 gallons of fish pond, all 6 feet under double pane glass. Wyatt, I hope that you truly have that, because that sounds too good to be true. So that's called what? What is that called? When it's in the ground like that? I always want to say wafati. It's not wafati. Shade cloth is great stuff. It's awesome to be able to keep certain stuff from boiling. Yeah, the shade cloth is the real key. As soon as it's midsummer or early summer, it just cooks the shit out of stuff. So rather than having to move 50 raised beds, we just put up shade cloth. Now, with those posts in place, I'm actually going to add probably a dozen more this year. We always expand it every year, so that we can just move the cloth where we need it. But that'll also allow us to enclose with netting should we ever need to. It would also allow us to add plastic sheeting so that we could prolong our growing season in place. Are you getting excited for your festival? Yeah, I'm excited to see people. Doing the festival for us is actually a huge pain in the ass because it shuts down my entire operation. It's to the point where my employees can't work for several days, yet I still pay my payroll for several days. So we never gain that production loss never is recouped. It never comes back ever. Been watching you and your friend on YouTube Shorts. Forgot that's Scully. How long do you guys go back? 30 years. I've known Jeff for 30 years. People thinking contrails aren't chemtrails, aren't chemicals. Yeah, there's a difference in chemtrails for sure. James Kroll, what's up? If you want to put pistol inside pocket of AKM4 chest rig, do you use Velcro backed holster with bungee? No, you just use the Velcro adjustable holster. Does bungee come with for pockets on each side? No, it doesn't. So do you think that contrails or chemtrails? No, they're two separate different things. Wafati, I think it's called. Is a Wafati? Is that the in-ground greenhouse? I thought the Wafati was the Hobbit-looking house. We don't get love bugs in Central Florida during the spring like we used to. Population, yeah, all they say that the population of all flying insects has died down. And a lot of that is attributed to chemtrails as well as all the cell phone towers. Like you used to drive down the road in the middle of nowhere or drive down a highway, rural highway, and you'd be covered in bugs, and they are not anymore. They're just not there. Just like fireflies and lightning bugs. There's very few of them compared to how they used to be. I'll just have to buy more items to help make that downtime. Thanks, man. I'm not sure the weather mod is just cloud seeding. No, I don't believe it is. I think it's much more insidious. Nobody here is a combatant. What the fuck are you talking about? BV, I don't know what you're talking about. Phil, what does you suppose would be used to seed a cloud? Contrails disappear right after. Yeah, they don't linger. Even vaccine mosquitoes. Yeah, they said they released a ton of those mosquitoes from the Gates Foundation or whatever. Do you have to move the shade cloth daily? No, you just get they have 10% shade cloth, 20, 30, 50, all the way up to 80% shade cloth. Now, we just put it in place. The sun moves, so we don't ever have to move the shade cloth. They use barium and aluminum. Those are two of the things. There's actually dozens of chemicals that are in there. It's public facing. You can find all of the information. Insect pressure has dropped off a lot in the past few years. Kind of creepy. Yep. Same with the honeybees. Blue angels were flying over my house today for a show and smoking up the sky. That's cool. 5G towers that look like trees. Yeah, we had cell phone towers in San Diego that looked like palm trees and pine trees. Bruh, the dumbest idea and it glows. BV luminous. I don't understand your comments, buddy. Chris, so you believe that commercial airlines are pumping chemtrails into the sky? No. We believe that the same type of planes are used for chemtrail planes. They are not commercial airlines. There are tons of companies with weather modification in the title of their name that fly out of the airports and file an FAA flight plan, and you can follow them yourself. If you have not heard of this, check out a YouTube channel called Monkey Works. He talks about it all the time. There's links straight to the fucking companies. Chicago, Atlanta. Atlanta 2 years ago had one of those planes dispatch one of its tanks. They fucking evacuated the entire airport for 24 hours. It's a real thing, whether you think it is or whether you want to believe it is. The information's out there. You can find it very fucking easily. No, there are not passengers on the planes. There is tanks in the planes. All of the seats are removed from the planes. They are old passenger planes. There's fucking hundreds of them. Joe Rogan debunked. You better go watch some more Joe Rogan. BB is talking to the guy wanting you to make Velcro armbands. Got it. I don't even see that guy's stuff. Unmarked airplanes. You don't see JetBlue marked plane spreading chemtrails. Nope. Homie sounds like Joe Rogan with a heroin addiction. I don't know who he's talking about. Ban that dude if he's talking about me. Original comment, you guys should make partisan style armbands, maybe Velcro, so you can mount unit patches, since that's the bare minimum to qualify as uniform combatant. Got it. I didn't see his comments for some reason. It doesn't help that the native plant species are getting replaced by non-natives and less biodiversity, less habitat. Well, I mean, is that because of all the Roundup Ready crops, all the overspray and such? I mean, the FDA just changed your growing zones too. Because the weather's clearly changing. You might look into Grand Solar Minimum, Maunder Minimum. That does seem to be happening. Adapt 2030 YouTube channel talks about that quite a bit. What's the name of the YouTube channel? Monkey Works. My YouTube channel is SOE tacticalgear.com. How long does the different type of meat preservation techniques, other than freezers, refrigerating, particularly pressure canning, smoking, dehydration, and they vary in time, but they all work for sure. Tons of YouTube channels specifically about that. You should check them out. So we've reached out to David Devine several times. He's here in Tennessee where we are. And we've never linked up with him. We've been trying to get him to come out to SRF. David Dubine is ADAPT 2030. Yeah, the ground shows heavy metals. Suspicious Observer. Mike's been here. Mike will be here in 3 weeks at Self-Reliance Festival. No, not Suspicious Observer. Mike Shelby is, what's the name of Mike's channel? We do not have Suspicious Observer coming out. Just Test the Ground, Suspicious Observer, great channel. Learn more about the Grand Solar Minimum, yep. He should come to SRF, he would have a blast. We'd love to have him. The government used to spray South California with malathion for mosquitoes in the 90s, yeah. All my food growing is indoors now because I can control the weather. Yeah, greenhouse helps a lot of that. You don't know who Joe Rogan is? Would Trump have stopped chemtrails when he was in office? Never heard Trump talk about. I don't think he knows. Would he stop them? No, I think Trump's a big money guy. Trump is just the lesser of all the evils. Trump, when there was food supply chain lines, he called Tyson. Tyson's the most fucking poisonous fucking food out there. And that's who he brought to the table. I think that Trump just literally doesn't know. Seeing stuff on the internet acting like the solar eclipse is going to be the grid down thing. Yeah, I've seen tons of it. You have a lot of people saying they're not coming to SRF because they're worried about the eclipse. Mike Shelby is forward observer. Okay, Mike Shelby is going to be here. Mike will be here. He's been here several times. I've got several podcasts that I did with Mike here in my studio. Even just the bullshit we plant in our yards, for the most part, isn't providing the amount of benefits to insects. Yeah, no, it absolutely is not. Will a greenhouse protect your crops from basketball-sized hail? No, it won't. It will not. You would have to, if you use, well, even then, Solex, you're going to have to use a rigid, you're going to have to use Solex, and Solex makes a double wall and a triple wall. Solex is basically, I have it here on some of my stuff. Solex is the material that you see on the greenhouses at Lowe's. I'm never going to be ready to trust any man who eats his steak. Well done. No shit. Oh, no shit. Southwest Florida. Get hit by solar companies a lot. A lot for converting my house to solar with panels on my roof. What do you think of that? I think most of it's a scam. You can have it done easier yourself. They're financing you. You're going to pay a fucking fortune for it. Even when you sell it, it's not transferable. You still hold the debt. There's a lot of scams with the solar stuff. And if you put solar on your roof, you're putting holes in your roof. Any hole you put in your roof will eventually become a problem. I have 10,000 square feet of roof here. It's perfect for putting solar on. Really, my solar should probably go on the ground though. Lived on Army installation as a kid. The Army used to fog with DDT. Yeah, man, I remember that. Wait, is this an event you're talking about that Mike Shelby will be at? Yes. Self-RelianceFestival.com. This is our 7th event. Mike has been to 2 or 3 of our events here. It's in Camden, Tennessee, selfreliancefestival.com. We're also doing a TV show. That's something different, homesteadapprentice.com, if you would like to check it out. Homesteadapprentice.com. We have an Instagram and a YouTube for that. Self-Reliance Festival. We have an Instagram and a YouTube for that. You can get tickets to Self-Reliance Festival at selfreliancefestival.com. Third-party installation companies won't be around in 15 years to honor the solar warranties. There's no rapture in the Bible. No one gets out early. There is no rapture in the Bible. The first mention of rapture was by a human being. When? 2019? 2019, I think, sometime in, not 2019, in the 20th century, right? In the early 1900s is what I mean. Do I believe in zombies? I've never seen a zombie. Do I think that something could happen to cause a zombie? Yes. Do I think the government has been playing with shit to create zombies? Yes, governments have been. Are there drugs that will create zombie-like behaviors? Yes. Are there prions and things that are out there that the government's fucking around with that can create zombies? Yes, I believe they're trying to, have the ability to. Even Hitler was trying, even the Nazis were trying to do some of that in the experiments. Never seen a zombie? Never been to see it. Yeah, good point. Good point, right? Good point. All right, guys. Hey, I'm getting off of here. Rappaport, I got to go to bed. I have to take D to Memphis at 3 a.m. Right on, man. Yeah, I'm about to shut down. NPC equals zombie. Yes. You can see zombies walking around all over the place. Shitting on the ground. What about aliens? I've not seen one. Do I think there's something there? Yeah, I think there's probably something there. What about the UFOs we shot down that seemingly disappeared? Good point. What about all the free energy? What about mud flood? What about your ability to heal yourself through sound vibrations? What about all these doctors that say, hey, we've cured cancer, and then they miraculously commit weird suicides? What about some of those? Do you think every one of them commit suicide? Do you think maybe there is some technology or some stuff that's been around that's free that you could make yourself better with, that the powers that be, the oil companies, the energy companies, the pharmaceutical companies want removed from you? Do you think maybe that's what the government's actually about? Do you believe that they take and tax you so that they can send it over to Ukraine? That's not your tax money. They just make new money. They keep you as a tax slave so that you believe in the system. Because if you all stop believing in the system, they couldn't enforce their system over you. What about all the cracked bells? What about all the bells around the United States, around all the world? All the big, huge bells. There used to be a bell in every church. There used to be a bell in every town. Why are those bells cracked? Check out cracked bells. Just type that into YouTube, watch a few videos. What about Tibetan healing bowls, right? How about a bowl that you stand in and when you chime in, it rings for 30 minutes through your body? What if there's really something to that? And what if you can cure cancer yourself? If just 1% of everybody went to court to dispute their traffic tickets, you would collapse the system. Yeah, taxes are just exploitation. They take your money to put you in a state of turmoil and keep you. Up until 1971, you could put money in the bank and every year money would gain money. 1971, that money depreciated. A man used to be able to support his 2.5 family members, his wife and his 2.5 kids, working one job while she stayed home. That doesn't happen anymore. What if they called all the hippie type folks just so you would ignore them? Yeah. What if there's some truth to it? You want a ship bill? Yeah, I know where there's one at. They're out there for sale. They're very expensive. I'm jamming the fuck out and then trying to fight my ticket. It's costing them $100 in salary for a $200 ticket. Yep. 20% of the people stop paying taxes. It would collapse the system. Yes, absolutely. Taxation is slavery. Government will literally bail out corrupt banking institutions, but if you go bankrupt, yeah, and you can't bankrupt. You can't. Look at all the shit you can't bankrupt. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great night. We'll do this again tomorrow.